Impossible, double it. But they have disregarded 8 ahadith in Sahih Bukhari, which we have recorded in this book forever. They're going to have to respond to this book. Secondly, they have disregarded something else. The Jews are back in the Holy Land. The Quran declares that it explains all things. And therefore the Quran must explain the return of the Jews to the Holy Land. What is that explanation? Come on, stop eating halwa and give me the explanation. They don't have it. They have disregarded a third thing. Some 50 years after the Hijrah, the Khalifa, I think he must have been Uthman radiallahu ta'ala, sent a delegation to go search for the barrier, the one built by Zulkarnain. The delegation traveled and they found the barrier in the Caucasus Mountains. And the delegation returned to Medina to report that the barrier was lying in ruins. The world of Islamic scholarship has disregarded all of this evidence. The world of Islamic scholarship is at its wit ends to try to explain the phenomenon of globalization, which is taking place in the world today. The explanation is Gog and Magog, but they cannot give that explanation because they're waiting for the son of Mary to come back. And only when the son of Mary comes back, only then will Gog and Magog be released. That's the predicament. How have I dealt with this hadith? My teacher, Maulana Fadlur Rahman Ansari, rahimahullah, he taught this important lesson. He said, do not take any hadith in isolation. No. You must try to locate it in the entire body of information that you have on a particular subject. Then try to locate the thread which binds all of these verses of this Quran, all of these hadiths into a whole. And then seek to understand this hadith. When I do that, then the understanding that I have derived, and Allah knows best, is that after the true Messiah has killed the false Messiah, it is at that time that the last wave of Gog and Magog will be released. And when they pass by the Sea of Galilee, they see it dry. So they say there used to be water here. They then pursue the true Messiah, Isa alayhi salam. And the true Messiah flees to Jerusalem. The hadith mentions Jerusalem, Baytul Maqdis. And when he reaches Jerusalem, then Allah speaks to him and says to him, go up the mountain, which is a mountain in Baytul Maqdis. When he goes up the mountain, then Gog and Magog surround the mountain. And they say, we have killed those who are on the earth. Now let us kill those who are in the heavens. And they shoot their arrows up into the sky. And Allah allows the arrows to come back down with blood on them. I can't explain that. There is a young man here or a young woman here who may be blessed with this knowledge tomorrow to understand this hadith. And you come and you stand on this platform and you teach this subject, and you then explain to the people what I am incapable of explaining now. Isa alayhi salam has the believers with him up the mountain, and they suffer terribly. Terrible suffering. One head of an ox on his wood is more valuable to them than the world and all it contains, because there's great hunger up there. Then Isa alayhi salam raises his hands and he prays to Allah to destroy Gog and Magog. If you're wearing blue jeans, listen to the answer now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds to that. Chairman wearing blue jeans? No. I refer to blue jeans because this is the most visible symbol of the global society, the emergence of globalization. That everybody in blue jeans, even grandma in blue jeans, the priest in blue jeans, the rabbi in blue jeans, sheikh in blue jeans, hijab on the top, blue jeans below and so on. Chinese in blue jeans, Pakistanis in blue jeans, Arabs in blue jeans, even the Malay in blue jeans. This is the global society. So I use the blue jeans because it's the most visible symbol. This blue jeans society is now going to be attacked. The Gog and Magog world. Isa alayhi salam prays to Allah to destroy Gog and Magog. What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do? He sends a little insect which attacks them at the back of their neck. And as they attack at the back of the neck by this little insect, they all fall down, paralyzed, and by next morning, they are dead. Strange, isn't it? And so many are dead, no one to bury the bodies, so the bodies begin to stink. That is the tomorrow that is coming. The earth filled with dead bodies. Wherever there are Gog and Magog on the face of the earth, they're going to be attacked by these insects. And they all fall down and die. I wonder why this happens. Did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not create a defense mechanism in the body with which the body can fight back? And at the heart of that defense mechanism, is there not an immune system? So it would look as though the immune system has collapsed. Gog and Magog's immune system have collapsed. And so a simple little insect bite and the body could not fight, could not defend itself. I wonder what causes the immune system to collapse. This is a detail I couldn't give you last night. Well, where does the immune system get its sustenance from? From a pharmacy? Oh no. The immune system gets its sustenance from food. Food, makan. And therefore food not only provides nutrition, but food also has a medicinal function to perform. Okay? So the great engineer, when he engineered the genetic composition of food, delivered food which could perform multi-dimensional functions. Okay? When Gog and Magog went into food, they said, we can do a better job than you did. So they now re-engineer the genetic composition of food, and then they deliver a new seed which can give a bigger crop. So you make more money. Every farmer in the world now wants the genetically re-engineered seeds because it's a bigger crop. I mean, you've done a better job than God did. You make more money as well. But as you eat the new genetically re-engineered food, if you don't believe me, go ahead and eat it. No, I'm going to stop you. As you eat the new genetically re-engineered food, and which is precisely what the supermarkets are selling, as you drink the milk from animals which have been injected with hormone injections, you don't believe me, go ahead and drink it. I'm not stopping you. As you eat the meat from animals which have been injected with hormone injections and which have been fed with genetically re-engineered feed, as you drink that milk and you eat that meat and you eat these vegetables, you get sustenance which provides nutrition, yes. But can it function medicinally? No. Because you have disturbed the internal composition of the food. And as you eat this food, the immune system grows weaker and weaker. Now the body can no longer fight on its own. And so the doctors have to prescribe something called look at that, you've heard about it in Singapore. Look at that. Something called antibiotics. So that the body can be assisted. The antibiotics assist the body in fighting disease. But notice that as time passes by, the doctor has to be prescribing stronger and stronger antibiotics, and you're shaking your head. So you know what I'm talking about. Until eventually the immune system has collapsed.